Hi, friends. This is Karen from ThrivingTalk. Today is my last time, the last time I will be coming to you, talking to you specifically about Thrive Life food. You might be asking, what is Thrive Life food? If you haven't seen any of the videos that I've done before, it is freeze-dried food, premium, top superior quality of freeze-dried food, and it was perfect for building up your pantry, for growing a food storage, and for everyday cooking. Now, I have been with Thrive Life for 9+ years. That's a long time, and it has finally, well, it will be coming to a close. The date is August 31st, or when supplies are gone, when products are gone, and they are going really, really fast. This food was fabulous for my family. It was very clean food, so it was very healthy. So it's going to be really sad that it's gone. And so I just wanted to tell you why it's closing. So Thrive Life, it started with a company who wanted to make better quality rotation shelves for their food storage. And then they thought, wow, we have these awesome shelves. Now we need this awesome food to put in it, better than what they had. And so that's how they got into freeze drying food. And it just grew and grew and grew. They eventually merged, bought another company, and things started to get merged. They started expanding to other continents, and they were becoming big suppliers for big businesses like Kellogg's and Starbucks and different places like that. And then apparently, they had to get some investors as the company grew, and some of them pulled the leg out under Thrive Life, which had become a leg under the corporate umbrella. And it's really unfortunate. So now individuals and families can no longer purchase this product. It will not be available anywhere. So that's why people have been buying like crazy over the last few days, emptying the shelves. And once it's gone for good. And it's unfortunate and it's sad. But that is why it's closing. Not because they were losing money, but because they were growing and growing, and investors took it in a different direction that actually was contrary to Thrive Life's mission statement. But what can you do? So, other places that you can get food storage. Now, of course, you can get it from your grocery store. That will not be very long term. You're looking at 3 to 9 months, maybe a year. Those cans that you get do not last a long time. I have had personal experience of cans exploding, kinda. Some of my friends have more exploding can stories, but bursting and leaking all over everything. And this is from fruit cocktails, canned tomatoes, like anything canned. It will last for a while, but it's not long term. But make sure you rotate through it so at least you have a good supply in your home. Another thing you can do is, okay, so you're going to the local grocery store for that. You can go to places like Walmart, Costco, where you can get some things more in bulk, but still it won't be long term. You might think, well, I'll just go to get a different freeze-dried food. Well, there were some companies that actually used freeze-dried foods, like Nutristore, Peak Refuel. Those are no more as well. So you can go to, let me just pull it up here, the LDS Home Storage Center. Now, you don't have to be a member. Let's see. There we go. You don't have to be a member of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints in order to get things from their home storage center. So here you can see that you can get things that are dried. There's apple slices, black beans, carrots, dry onions, sugar. There's wheat, so hard wheat, hard red wheat, hard white wheat, macaroni, non-fat dairy milk, pinto beans, potato flakes, quick oats, regular oats, spaghetti bites. Okay, they came out with this maybe a year ago. Sliced freeze-dried strawberries are actually delicious. They are not gluten-free, however, because the facility it was manufactured in, I believe, is not certified gluten-free. So you will see possible gluten on the label, but they are absolutely delicious. And they're not a bad price for the amount of freeze-dried strawberries. But that's the only freeze-dried item that they have. They have white dried beans, a white flour, and white rice. So I will put a link in the comments so you can find this. You just click on find a location and view hours, and you can book a time to go in and pick up some of this food. Now, most of it comes in number 10 cans, but not all of it. So sometimes the potato flakes do, and sometimes they come in bags, and the bags aren't long-term, so you might need to think about alternative methods for that. Food storage is so important. You might think, why do I need this? Just yesterday and today, we're hearing about tsunami warnings in a lot of areas. There's a lot of things that happen, whether it's a natural disaster like that, or whether it's something like unemployment. Just a lot of different things can get in the way of making you have a reliable food supply at home. So it's just wisdom to have food. It's going to be a lot harder to get it now. And if you haven't already started, start now, just a little bit here or there, even though it's going to be harder to get it. So you can still get a few things. I'll just show you here. So this is my website. Stuff is going pretty fast. So you go to my website, make sure at the top right, you select whether you're in Canada or the US, and then go and shop, and you can see what's left. So these meal packs, they were fantastic. I always actually made the meal in the pouch. They're Mylar pouches. Just added hot water or cold water, depending on the directions. And each pouch feeds typically 3 people and has a shelf life of 20 years. So really, really good to have. But you see, like a lot of these things are out of stock. We go into the fruits. There's still some blackberries. Now, the sizes, they might not all have the big cans. Some of them might only be small cans. So you have to click on each one and see what's left. Blackberries. So there's family cans, the number 10 size. You can buy one. There's no pantry can. And it looks like you can still get a 6-pack of the number 10. But you have to go in and select each one to see what's available. So, for example, let's see. Oh, strawberries out of stock. Oh, a lot of things are out of stock. Oh, this one looks good. Oh, out of stock. See all these pantry cans. But scroll down and you can find more things. There's vegetables, dairy, protein, snack. I think snackies are all out. If you haven't seen snackies before. There's basics. Chef's chart. Oh, out of stock, out of stock. You really need to go in and grab something. Gluten-free flour is out of stock. That was like such a, for people who are gluten-free, they really like that flour. The bouillon's out of stock. Seriously, don't wait. If you wanted something, like, you need to grab it while you can. So my website address is at the bottom. It's probably only going to be active while there's still supplies. And when those are gone, then Thrive Life as a company, it's gone. It's gone. So don't despair, though. Maybe other doors will open, and maybe the LDS food store or home storage center will start producing more. That would be really nice, but that wouldn't be a quick thing. I'm not starting rumors about that, but but that would be my hope. Yeah, just keep trying to stock what you can. Do your best to rotate through it. Buy what you use. Really important. I've learned a lot of things the hard ways with my food storage, so hopefully you can learn from some of my tips and save yourself some money and time and effort as well. So if you do find something on my website, get it as soon as possible. Everything is 25% off. The milk, is the milk still there? Yes, it looks like they still have the milk. So that is 75% off, I think, or 70% off, I think it is. So it's a lot off. And it is fantastic for drinking, not just for baking. It's a really good one. However, there is some kind of border issue if you're from Canada. If you have more than $100 of dairy, they're going to crazily tax you. So make sure your order has less than $100 of milk or dairy products. But then just place more than one order and you're fine. But if you order through the delivery, so let me just show you this again quickly. For anyone who hasn't used my website for a little while, if you go and click on the little truck on the top right, that's the delivery service. It's like an auto ship. Beside it is the cart, which is like a one-time shop. If you order through the delivery, even though there's not much time left, it's still worth it to get this. So you put it in the delivery, you automatically get 25% discount plus any other discounts that are on here. It shows you how close you are to free shipping, and you get that free shipping, which is equal to 12 to 16%, depending on if you're in the States or in Canada. So it's totally worth it. And then when you're done, you can just go up into settings right up here and cancel it. And then you don't need to worry about it. It's canceled. It's completely done. So for me, what does this mean with Thrive Life closing? Because it's been a big part of my life for almost 10 years. So a vision that I've had for a long time is my ThrivingTalk. And the thriving part kind of came about because of my involvement with Thrive Life. But I wanted to do things that encouraged people, was motivating, inspiring. And I have created a YouTube channel, Facebook page, I have Instagram, and I have a blog. And so you can find me at these things. I will still be there, and I will be providing inspirational quotes, stories, thoughts to help us have a more thriving life in all aspects. So spiritually, physically, mentally, that's my goal, and that's what I will continue doing. So physically includes a food storage. You may see me still talk about emergency preparedness. Maybe I'll still make a meal with my emergency food. We'll see. But this is where you can find me. And if you have questions about the food that you have bought, you can still always reach out to me. And I'm always happy to share tips and give you some advice and some recipes. So yeah, this is where you can find me. I also want to start producing products that might have like fun sayings on it, motivational quotes and different things. So whether it's a t-shirt, a sweater, a bag, a water bottle, or artwork for your wall. So stay tuned to that. I do have an Etsy account as well, and might even see it on Amazon. So that's where you're going to find me. I feel reluctant to stop this video because I've had so much fun doing these videos in the past. But I just want to say thank you. Thank you for all those people who have watched my videos, whether they were live or in the replay. Thank you to people who came to my at-home parties. Those were not always easy to organize. People who came to community events where I would teach people how to use the food. All the other consultants at convention. So much fun. Such good friends that I will have forever. I'm very grateful. Thrive Life, if anything, it has provided me with some wonderful connections, wonderful people in my life that make my life better because I know them. Yep. Yeah, I don't know what else to say, but thanks. All right. Well, until our next adventure brings us together, signing off. Bye.